What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and it's been a long time since I've done an Amazon What Sold video. I've been getting a lot of questions recently about selling used items on Amazon, and I do a lot of used item selling on Amazon. There's a lot of money to be made doing it. And yeah, let's go over some items, and I'll kind of talk about them. Maybe you can learn some stuff if you don't already know. The first thing here is this combo unit, this Funai combo unit. Picked this up at a garage sale for $5, and I recently sold it for $174.95. And after all cost and fees, I made $140.40. Now, I ship this stuff to Amazon. They store it in their warehouse, and when it sells, they ship it. I pay more in fees, but I can also price stuff higher. When you price stuff that you're doing FBA on, the fulfillment by Amazon, you can get a higher price. When you're sending in 40 to 50 pound boxes of stuff, multiple items, it doesn't cost that much to ship because Amazon has a deal with UPS where you get a really good deal on the shipping cost. So you can see I estimate my shipping to Amazon to be 25 cents per pound. So when I ship a box and it has anywhere from 10 to 20, 30, maybe 40 items in it, and it weighs 40 pounds, it just isn't that much to ship. Anywhere between $8 and $15 to ship multiple items. It's really cheap. You can see to ship it to Amazon, it's estimated to be $1.86 cost to me. And if I was to ship this, if I sold it on eBay and had to ship it, the shipping would probably be minimum $15, maybe up to $25, depending on where it went in the country. But I can put it on Amazon, do the Prime, and it will ship really fast and free. Now, to ship these into Amazon, I have to bubble wrap these things. I have to include the remote. I include cables. If you do not include the remote with these, you are just asking for negative feedback and problems. In fact, this unit, when it was on Amazon, hadn't sold yet, I got a message from somebody wanting me to ship them a remote because they had bought a unit, and they said that it didn't include the remote. Now, they were just confused because they thought that they had bought it from me, but they had bought it from someone else who didn't include the remote. And I've tried selling these units without the remote, and it's just not worth it on Amazon. If you don't want to buy a remote for it, then just sell it on eBay with no remote and just take less money for it because it's a huge headache to deal with on Amazon. I sell a lot of used games on Amazon. You get typically more than you would on eBay, and games to ship on eBay can be very expensive. You can see here the estimated cost for me to ship this into Amazon with all my other products was only 24 cents. So that's really good. My cost of purchase, $3.21. Now, I sold 3 of these. I buy them throughout the year. I always hold this stuff until Christmas because you can get so much more money. These can sell for under $20 used throughout the year, but Christmas, I got $29.95 for them. Amazon's a magical, magical place during Christmas. Any Amazon seller will tell you that the stuff that you sell and the amount that you can get for it is just outrageous. Now, obviously, selling used games has its downsides. You cannot sell a game that's missing pieces on Amazon. It is against their policy. It has to be complete and it has to have the instructions. So if you're buying these from thrift stores and yard sales, you got to count all the pieces and you got to make sure it's 100% complete. It sounds a lot worse than it is. Just put on some TV show and sit down and just count pieces on board games one night. It'll go quick and you'll make some great profit if you're buying the right games. Also, if there's any damage, the box can have a little bit of damage, but if any of the pieces actually have damage, I won't sell them on Amazon because people are a lot more picky. They expect better things. Just sell it on eBay. Now, I picked up a lot of these Cranium Caribou games this year. Absolutely crazy. I paid anywhere between $1 and $3 for them. I got 5 of them. 3 of them were complete and in good enough condition for me to sell on Amazon. And I sold these things for $75. So I made about $53.65 average on these, selling them on Amazon. This is a great game, and you wouldn't think it would sell for so much, but people use it to help kids with learning disabilities of some sort. I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I even got a message from a customer asking me if all the pieces were in there, even though I explain all that in the condition notes. A lot of people don't read the condition notes on Amazon, so that's another reason you want to have things complete, because people just expect things to be complete and in good condition. But they were telling me they wanted to use it for their child's learning disability or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, it's 100% complete. Used video games are another thing I love to sell on Amazon. You get more than you would on eBay. Again, don't sell these things if they're not really complete. Maybe not, maybe if it's missing the manual, it might be worth it, but I only sell games on Amazon if they're complete and in good enough condition. I would recommend testing your games as well. Now, I just look at the disc, and if the disc is in pristine condition, then it goes to Amazon. If not, it just goes to eBay. That's how I do it. I don't have time to test every game 100%. And most of the time, if the disc is in perfect condition, it's going to work. If there's even a little scratch, a little scuff, I just choose eBay. That way I can show the disc and pictures. You can add pictures to your listing. Not a lot of people see that stuff though, because they have to be on a PC to notice and read all that. They have to dig into your Amazon listing. So it's not always worth it. But if you have pictures, they'll stand out from the other sellers, and you can get better sales. Sometimes I use that strategy. And you can see the estimated cost was 6 cents to send this in. I just threw it in a box with a bunch of other stuff, and I'm sure that's very accurate. Here's another board game, this Boggle Deluxe. This was at a Goodwill. I opened it up. All the pieces were still sealed in there. You gotta love that. You can price it up a bit. You still have to sell it as used or collectible. You don't want to sell it as new just because the box is open and the pieces are in there. Just don't do that. If you're new to Amazon, trust me, it's bad because you can get bad reviews very quick. You get more bad reviews on Amazon, it seems, than good, because most people don't leave positive reviews. It's not like eBay. If they're happy with their product, they just expect it. They don't go and leave seller reviews. But if they're angry, they'll find a way to leave you a bad review. So it's easier to rack up bad reviews than good reviews sometimes. Anyway, you can see that was great profit for that board game. Here's another board game, Trivial Pursuit Star Wars Edition. When I bought this, it was only selling for $25 used on Amazon. It's up to $50 now. I sold it for $49.95. I had to buy a special battery for the R2 counter thing in there because I wasn't going to not test it. But this sold super quick, and I've sold this game multiple times. You can see it's just an easy $32. Certain VCRs, especially Sony, on Amazon are big money. A lot of things on Amazon are based on rank and just how popular the item is. There may be a better VCR that's not getting as many views or buys, and it's not going to show up in the search as much as, say, this one. And because of that, you can get more money for it. I sold this for $149.95. Now, I did pay $15 for it at a Goodwill, but I was able to return it if it didn't work. I would say 9 out of 10 of these VCRs do not work. In fact, I just returned 2 Sony units almost identical to this because they didn't work. But even spending $6.05, a lot of times with these units too, I'll spend $15 and go spend $15 on a remote. And you can see it's still worth it, especially when you're making over $100. Now, some of these Sony VCRs, they only sell for like $90. Even then, it's still kind of worth spending $15 and then $15 for a remote if it works. Another thing, you got to fully test these things. I don't mean just powering them on and putting a tape in. It's like, oh, it plays. You got to slow fast forward, slow rewind, fast forward, fast rewind, test the recording. And I also let a 2-hour movie play all the way through. I just turn it on and leave the room, come back. If it played all the way through and didn't eat the tape or destroy it, then it's good to go. These VCRs, they have a high fail rate. A lot of times they might be working fine, and within 30 days or the 90 days, whatever it is now on Amazon, their return policy, it may tear up on the person and they return it. It's just business. Here is a great flip. I picked this calculator used up at a yard sale for $3, no packaging or anything, and I sold it for $74.95. Now, believe it or not, Christmas, you don't get the highest price for these things. In January and August, when people are starting school, college classes that require these calculators, you get more money for. So I still got $74.95, so I can't beat that. It was in amazing condition, no cables or anything included, just wrap it in bubble wrap and do the standard procedure and ship it into Amazon. $60.73. I usually sell my Wii Sports games I pick up on eBay, but I decided to sell it on Amazon and see how it goes. I sold it for $29.95. The disc was in mint condition. I got it in a bundle with a bunch of other Wii stuff. So this is all 100% profit. So I got $21.10 profit in the end selling it on Amazon. You can see the fees there, $8.79. Now on eBay, I sell these between $20. Sometimes I can get $25, but I believe it's usually around $20. After shipping and everything, you're making less money than you would on Amazon. But on eBay or Amazon, these are a great flip. Part of that Wii bundle I was talking about, I pulled some controllers. Used controllers do well on Amazon. Now, I do test all controllers I sell on Amazon. If I can't test them, if it's for a system I don't have access to, which I have pretty much every gaming system, I think, then I'll sell it on eBay. But you get a premium. You get a premium selling on Amazon. I sold this one for $35. You can see my profit in the end was $24.56. I also sold a blue one and I think another black one. Or no, it was a white one. A white and a blue one. I've sold the Sony Move controllers for a lot of money. Xbox controllers, PlayStation controllers, if they're clean and working, Amazon's a great place to flip them. And then finally, look at this huge Lego sale. I bought a lot of stuff. I spent, I think, $900 on, and this was in there. So I'm not sure the exact cost, but this should be about $100 for this. It was sealed, but the box was beat up pretty bad. And because of that, you don't want to sell it new on Amazon because somebody's expecting, pristine packaging, especially if they're buying it as a gift. And if they're spending that much money, you're just asking for a return. But I described in the condition notes that this was still sealed with box damage. And I priced it at $619. And it sold. I got $406.49. I sell a lot of Lego. And if it's new, sealed, and no box damage, I just sell it as new. But if it has any condition problems, then I just sell it as like new, and they always sell. You can mark it down just a couple bucks, and it will still sell with box damage because they're just so popular. I also recommend you can sell a lot of new things that are sealed. You can sell them as like new. A lot of brands you can be restricted in on Amazon. You can't sell them new, but you can still sell them as used. You can still sell them sealed and just put like new. Box still sealed. And then things that have warranties, and a lot of these brands who are coming after people selling items that have warranties, it's good to sell them as like new and just put that they're still sealed. And when you sell them as like new, that means it's considered used and the company doesn't have to worry about the warranty issue. You don't have to. It's a strategy you can use. I actually have an unboxing of that lot of stuff that I got. So that should be coming out soon. I wanted to get this video out a bit sooner because Christmas is around the corner and a lot of these prices are quite interesting around this time of year. So look forward to that video. But that's going to do it for the video. If you got any questions about selling used on Amazon or Amazon in general, leave them in the comments. I'll try to answer them. I got all kinds of videos on my channel about Amazon retail arbitrage, selling used. Check them out on there. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button for me. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, flipping_junk. Smash the subscribe button and ring that bell. This has been Wick. Until next time.